say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Hey guys, I caught up with the Tulsa head coach before the game. There's always different motivations in the game, and bringing your team here against an SEC opponent, there's a lot on the table. Guys who may have been overlooked, under-recruited, chip on their shoulder. This group of 16 always wants to compete against the bigger, more powerful schools. But you don't want to do too well. What if they steal your guys in the transfer portal? Coach says they're not worried about that. He just wants his guys to be the best version of themselves today. Guys?
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He gets a block. He just about popped that one for a long one, but as it is, he gives his team a lot of momentum with a solid return. Catch in the middle. It's Barnett. The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground at the 41. And the Commodores moving quickly to the line.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. To the air, it's Carter. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Not the way you want to start your first drive, and the defense forces a turnover. Running inside, it's McKinney.
Winning first down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them in more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that first down.
He'll run it again. Push down for the tackle. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and long. Tight end now in motion.
Do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. Picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. Looking downfield, it's Carter. Fires quickly. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
With the draw, it's Fleming. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The Commodores are flying down the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Connor. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on 1st down, setting up an easier 2nd down. Understanding I don't always have to put the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big game.
And the Commodores pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. And he's close to a 1st down on the nice pickup there.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands. You saw it on that last play.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Got out of trouble and throws. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Love the physicality of this secondary on defense. That defender got to the football, was able to separate the receiver from the ball, and did it legally. Beautiful job.
The option look. Good effort, but he's going to come up a little bit short. It'll be 4th down and 1.
And the offense on that option play, they're just thinking we're going to use our speed to our advantage, and we're just going to outflank you easily and pick up this 1st down on 3rd and short. But how about the defense? Everybody staying home. You saw the speed and their ability to get outside and get a stop, now setting up 4th down.
If you don't convert on this 4th down, there will be questions about passing on the field goal try. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the 1st down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking for a man. It's Carter. Escapes the pressure going right. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Commodores. Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive.
How nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Down 7-0, and they'll have a chance to match the score on this drive. The run inside. It's McKinney. He's past the 30. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down. Tulsa wasting no time.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage, going tempo.
And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, they're trying to attack the middle of the field. That time the ball a little too high for his wide receiver, and it falls incomplete.
What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? This time he's got his man. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. This defense will try to force a 4th down on 3rd and short from the 45. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Finding some room. Goes down immediately, but that's just what they needed. It'll be a 1st down. They'll try to snap it quickly.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Nice job by the defense shutting down all the options, making sure it wasn't easy to read. Nice job going to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And that's a great job by this defense, limiting the yards after catch. We know guys are going to get the football in their hands, and he gets the ball out quick, gets it to him. Nice job running to the football. When you chase the football, man, a lot of good things happen. That ball pops out, you recover it, a forced turnover.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
Gives it on the option. Runs through a tackle. Oh, he's got some space. Running inside the 20. Touchdown, Vandy. Great job by the back on the option.
And what execution by the offense. The quarterback quarterback making the right decision on the defender quickly, get it to your running back, and how about the wide receivers and everybody else blocking in space, create an alley so the running back can do the rest and make the huge play for the touchdown.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 14-0. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. He stopped right there after a short return, was looking for running room, and the coverage unit wasn't having it. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse, but move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
And that's a gift, right? Like, he was pretty dang open, and that drag route came open, and he had a chance to catch that, chew up some yards, but the defense will take it. And I tell you what, when you go over the middle, man, you got to have some courage, and I don't know if he felt some pressure and some bodies around him, but that was a clear drop.
Gets it to the back. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up.
And a really nice job by the defense winning second down. I think the quarterback thought he could dump this off, maybe get some positive yards, set up a good third down. The defense did a great job responding and getting that running back on the ground.
From the gun, give on the inside. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to start the drive. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Got enough for the first. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. On first down, here comes this offense. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Well, they're trying to get that run play going to the outside, but it's the defensive end who does a great job winning his one-on-one and forcing the negative play.
The Commodores now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play action fake. Bringing the heat. Finds his big tight end. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. That's it for the period, and it's Vanderbilt holding the lead. As we get a look at some stats, this is the best start they could have hoped for. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. Making side adjustments here. Back to pass, it's Carter. Spits it out to the back. Got the quick pass. Touchdown Doors! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead.
And you always want to get the home crowd jacked up and get them excited. Get out to an early lead, and they have 20-0. Defense playing well, offense playing well. They got a lot to cheer about here at home.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they top it off with a 31-yard toss for 6. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Pulls and fires complete. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Tulsa wasting no time. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKinney. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
This offense has got to get this thing going, man. Nowhere to go. Where do you want the running back to go? He gets tackled for a loss. Offensive line has to block better. They got to create some holes. They've gone nowhere. Several drives, no points. They need something to go right for this offense.
Dropping back, it's Owens. On the move, he fires. Nobody around. Oh, and after the big gain, the ball's loose. Oh, the fumble, and the defense got it.
Nice heads-up play by the defense to jump on that ball after it got popped out.
Vanderbilt has the ball again, and here comes that Commodore offense. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, Dave.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Second down, he'll throw it. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. That is their senior defensive end, and they can ill afford to lose him for a long period of time. Holly Rowe will check in on his condition. They'll move the wide receiver. On third down, he drops to throw, using the quick game. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And the Commodores line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. Kick is in the air. Catches it at the 15. He'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. Here comes the Golden Hurricane offense ready to get this drive underway. They really need to get points on this drive to sort of steady the ship. Running inside, it's McKinney. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Really nice penetration by this defense, getting in there immediately, causing the running back to have to go a direction he doesn't want to go. And this defense has started the game so good. Several drives, no points allowed, and setting the tone on this drive.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down. The Golden Hurricane needing a big play to keep this drive going. Wants to throw. It's Owens. It's complete to the left. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
You never want to say it's over early. I mean, we're here early in the game, but considering what the scoreboard is saying, they absolutely had to have that play for them to stay in this football game. And sometimes it just takes one great throw and one great catch to wake you up. They need to score a touchdown on this drive. They need to score another touchdown on their next drive, but maybe that's the play that turns things around for them.
And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
Well, the cornerback wasn't fooled that time. He was squatting on the out route, and because of that, he was able to transition, break on the ball, and knock it away.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Sends it back in motion. Back to pass on second down. Got his man. Turning it on. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
And that's a big play for this offense, and they need to get going. They've built themselves a deficit. They need points on this drive, or else, guys, the second half, we're going to be telling old war stories, right? Like back in my day, and Jesse did this, and I did that. So, I mean, come on, offense. Let's put this together. Let's keep this game competitive.
And oftentimes running backs love draw plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second. So the D-line's rushed away upfield, and now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
Right back to it. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately.
I just think such a big part of this offense is being physical and establishing the run game. They haven't had a lot of success offensively early in this one, and that's why right there, they're not able to get this guy going yet. That's got to change as this game goes on.
Got quite a ways to go to keep this drive going. It's third down from the 45. And they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is fourth down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. Gets it away, good distance, but more importantly, just the direction he wanted. Vanderbilt's offense out there looking to start a productive drive. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum, right? Go back to what was working earlier on in this one. And, David, to me, that starts with being the more physical team.
No, I definitely agree. Being the more physical team, but understanding the situation of the game. You're still winning. You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
To the air on second down. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a first down. The Commodores come to the line with a new set of downs. They're working that left side. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Cole maybe gets a yard to the 34. It's third down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw, it's Carter. Makes the grab. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Really nice job there by the quarterback, understanding that it's zone coverage on third down. You're going to have to find someone working into a soft spot, get the ball out of your hands quickly, make an accurate throw, and pick up the first. Well done.
Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. And the Commodores, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Swings it out to the flat. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
This quarterback is living dangerously now. Threw a pick earlier in the game, and he almost threw another one right there. These windows are tight. He's got to be really good with his decision-making.
And a missed opportunity on third down as the defense knocks it free, and fourth down is coming up.
Yeah, and you just wonder if the defense now has taken out some frustration. Obviously, they've been getting lit up all over the place, and that time they finally gave it back to the offense there. Really nice, big, clean hit. This defense needs a little bit more of that as the game goes on.
On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on fourth down. That decision will be questioned. Motion from the wideout. Shakes off the defender. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now on second down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKinney. They knock him down right there. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Third and short now. They snap it from their own 46. Trying play action. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. He's getting a lot of work. Fourth time he's punted tonight. And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. Vanderbilt has it back and heading out to go on the attack. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those fourth down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
Looking to pass. It's Carter. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks, and he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. The Commodores in a good spot here with second and short. Looking to fire. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Maybe some room here. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create second and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Timeout taken by Vanderbilt. That's their second. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And the Commodores getting set on 1st and 10. From the gun, looking for a man. Caught behind the line. It's Dixon. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there of it.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Delayed handoff. It's Taylor. He gets it inside the 40, but he stopped at the 39, and that's not quite enough for the first down.
Number 94 on the field.
Kick is short, and he's going to try to make something happen. Powers through. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds right around the 34-yard line, and now they've got a little something brewing. The Commodores will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
The Golden Hurricanes head coach told me at the half they are so frustrated with how they're performing right now. The third quarter has got to be a major turnaround for his team. He said, we've been composed all season, but right now we are not playing our brand of football. Ball security, communication, all been an issue in this hostile environment. He said the change has to happen right now. I'll let you know if they're able to turn things around down here on the sidelines. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Forges ahead, picks up about 3 to the 29. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Makes it past the marker. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. Now a first down from the 45-yard line. The hand to the running back. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. Tulsa wasting no time.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Hands it off on the counter. Got a little grass. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a first down. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. He's got it on the right. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And guys, that completion might have helped the old confidence, but it didn't help the down and distance. 2nd and 10 here.
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're just continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
All right, drops are a part of football. It's a part of offense. What's really important for this quarterback now is to come back to the receiver, even after dropping that ball, to show him that you still got confidence in him, and you know it's a long game.
Looking to throw, it's Owens. Fires to the middle. He makes a catch. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. From the gun, running back on the move. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to Pater. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They give it to him again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Tulsa in a tough spot here on 3rd and long. The Commodores signal for a timeout. It's their first. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll send the tight end in motion. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Working that left side now. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. He is denied, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
Power ahead. Touchdown, Tulsa. Excellent pass by the back on the option.
And finally, guys, we've been talking about this offense. When are they going to get it going? When are they going to have that spark? They make the play. They finally get on the board. Now, can they keep the momentum going? Can they play complementary football? Can the defense get a few stops and the offense keep this up?
He'll bring it out. It's Fleming. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he's stopped. Here comes the Commodores offense onto the field, ready to They come out for the first time in this second half. The lead a little smaller than when they went to the locker room, and they'll try to answer here. Looking for a gap. It's Fleming. He's brought down at the 29 after a 10-yard gain.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
They'll move the chains after he gets into the 43-yard line.
You can skin the cat a lot of different ways. You're just trying to get enough yards to pick up that first down. It's not the dive man. It's not the quarterback. He makes the right read, pitches it out, and he's just able to get enough to keep these sticks moving.
And the Commodores will snap it on 1st and 10. The keeper on the option. Picked up maybe 3 on the play at 2nd and 7.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. Remember, they missed a field goal on their last drive, but at the very least, they need to get back in field goal range here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Carter. Finds a tight end. They convert on 3rd down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. The Commodores go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Running inside, it's Fleming. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
One for 2 on 4th down attempts so far, and we will get a 3rd attempt here. Punts it out of the air. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
Love the coverage on defense there. 4th down, they were ready for the pass. And you saw in the back end, great job being in position to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Breaks into the open. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They're looking for an advantage in the running game to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Fires to the wideout. Can't hang on to the ball. He had it right in his chest, and it'll be 4th down. Tulsa will be forced to send out the punt team. This will be the 5th kick of the night. Gets it away, solid distance, but more importantly, trying to keep it away from that return man. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. The run inside. It's McKenzie. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, this is a defense that we know takes tons of pride stopping the run. That's where it all starts and ends with them, and you saw a great effort on that last play.
Here comes the option. And he's swallowed up immediately, stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Picked off. What a play to set him up. The pick six. He takes it in. Touchdown, Golden Hurricane.
And this defense comes up with another big play, man. They get the pick six. They get the mistake. They've been flying all over the field, playing well with their hair on fire, Palmer, forcing some turnovers, really doing a good job of confusing this QB.
Yeah, and on offense for the quarterback, you've got to stop with the turnovers. Now, obviously, turnovers lose you games, but you allow defensive touchdowns, the analytics show you your losing probability goes way up. Right now, they'd be out comfortably ahead if he would just stop giving the football to the other team. They need to settle him down before he gets back out on the field.
Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You could tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
We know about this running back's versatility, and he's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. They're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
And the Commodores are facing 3rd and inches. To the air, it's Carter. It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38.
Well, now down in distance, the quarterback's got to get rid of it so quickly, right? He knows the defense is going to be bearing down on him, so a nice job catching the gun snap and then turning and pivoting, getting it out of his hands quickly and accurately to pick up the first.
Oh, they're after him! And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Well, guys, Vanderbilt has the lead here as the quarter comes to a close. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. On the option. And he had no option on that one. Defense ready for anything, and they stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, there's a lot of pressure right now on this down if you're on offense because your last 2 plays have gone nowhere. You know the defense just needs to get the football back to give their team an opportunity to go win the game, so you're probably going to have to throw to get this 1st down. A lot of pressure here on the quarterback, Dave.
Yeah, and how I throw, I think, is important. This is a time where I love moving my quarterback outside the pocket, making it an easy throw, or let him run the football, and if he doesn't get it, the clock still ticks. It's still my friend.
They've got a 1st down here. What a start it's been to this season. We've got a great game here. Close ball game, 4th quarter. Couldn't ask for anything more. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Carter. Got his man, and he'll be brought down.
Hey, guys, this running back's not just catching checkdowns or swing routes. You can get him vertically down the field and let him go to work, especially when you get man coverage. Take advantage.
Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. They'll try to get it through the air. Snagged out of the air. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
And at some point for the defense, I'm just thinking, hey, man, like, it's got to be somebody else. I mean, the big tight end has made play after play after play today. And we know if it gets close in the fourth quarter, they're going to look his way, so the defense really needs to have a plan.
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you could tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical by this defense.
They make the stop, but you can't give up 4 yards a chunk on the ground down in this area of the field. It's at the 18. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. They'll run it. It's McKenzie. Nice tackle there. This free safety coming in like a heat-seeking missile and stopping him a yard short of the first down. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Got it! And now the lead is extended a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the fourth quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. Looking to throw, it's Owens. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They've avoided the interception all day, but they were lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
And man, did the defense just miss an opportunity that they could have turned the lights out with the lead, get the football back here. Missed opportunity. Maybe this offense now can take advantage and swing some momentum in this football game.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Works the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
Wow, the quarterback knew he had to get that one to his receiver quickly on the in route. Did you see the velocity on that throw?
Tulsa trying to power ahead on third and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. They got zero push up front, and they stopped him in the backfield. On fourth down, he'll try to toss it. Fires on the move. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but
he lobs one high down the left side. Touchdown, Tulsa! Somehow, they fought all the way back, and it's a 1-possession game.
When you can run like that, the quarterback is going to give you opportunities. And look at him run by the defenders. QB sees it, stick the hand up in the air, catch the football, get to the end zone.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Let's check in quickly with Holly Rowe.
Guys, checking in from the Vanderbilt sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Reese?
Thanks, Holly. Pulls it on the option. Makes a stop in the backfield. He'll lose 4. Following that run, we have a player who is shaken up. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Dropping back, it's Carter. Escapes the pressure to his right. Now he'll throw back into the middle. He's got it on the outside. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains and they'll mark it at the 44.
And what a big conversion by the offense there. With the lead late, you're just trying to stay on the field and bleed the clock. At this point, it's tick, 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 tick. Let's run this clock down as low as we can before we snap it.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's McKenzie. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards, breaks tackles. He's just a really good player, and that's why this offense runs through him.
Lost the fire on 2nd down. Inside the 35. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. Trainers are out there having a look at this freshman defensive tackle to see if he is going to be able to continue. The Commodores have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. So they were getting up against the play clock, and they don't want the penalty. They'll take the timeout here. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. And he charges across the line. Touchdown, Vanderbilt. The Commodores strike back.
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the 4th quarter, everything going in their direction.
The returner will field it and try to do some business. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Tulsa will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. Well, the last time they had it, the long field didn't bother them in the least, and they'll try to do it again. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. Back to throw, it's Owens. Looking deep down the right side. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the 4th quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the board and get some of this momentum back. But the problem is the defense understands that, so they're playing coverage, and they're doing a good job on the back end. Nice job forcing the incompletion.
He'll try to get to the marker himself. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the 1st down marker. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Pulls it again on the option. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down.
And that just about does it. That about puts this thing to bed. The offense, listen, they had to go for it, but now defense, this is the situation where you say, I'm just going to eat clock, up by several possessions, eat clock, get out of here with a W.
Eager to get the football back with as much time remaining as possible. The defense uses a timeout. 1:53 showing on the clock.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on.
The offense coughs it up. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
All right, offense, it's your turn. We got to get something together here. You got to get 2 scores, so they got to work fast.
Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. In the red area, it's McKenzie. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Wanting to stop the clock on defense, they use their 3rd and final timeout. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for a path to the end zone to the right. And he's in. Touchdown, Commodores. They tack a little more onto this lead, and they're on their way to a 3-0 start.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
The returner will field it and bring it back. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. This offense has pretty much been stuck in the mud the entire game. It's been a frustrating performance, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen, you can't be hanging your head just yet. This game's not over. This coaching staff is still evaluating their players. So if you're on the...
He's got it. He got a foot down along that left sideline. You know what it takes to make a throw like that. You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. He's got room. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Back to throw, it's Owens. Lets it fly deep downfield. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone.
And this is a tough spot for QB, man. Like, he knows he's down big and has to make big plays down the field, but also got to be smart because this defense, you can tell, bringing in extra bodies, playing the pass, maybe take the dink and dunk, let your guys make some plays because they are definitely playing the deep ball.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes the grab on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a tough situation. 3rd and long, so hard to execute, especially when the field starts to shrink.
And guys, hold that thought just a second because here comes the 4th down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Under fire. The incomplete pass makes this series end in frustration as they turn it over on downs.
I think after failing on the 4th down, guys, you look at the scoreboard, you look at how much time is left. I think they're going to lose this football game. This coaching staff is going to have to dig deep and try to find ways to get this team better next time they take the field.
Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And in this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes on.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.